So this is the situation. I had this company called Precision Garage Doors put this spring in, and if you look, the spring has broken. So I've got them coming out to fix it, and this one side of the door is lower than the other. So yeah, hopefully they can do it with the car in here because we can't get the garage door open. Shizzle. All right, cross your fingers, we can fix this thing. So you're saying that these springs you get about 20 to 25,000 ups and downs on your garage.
Yes.
And then they pretty much go.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So you're thinking we got to get a spring, first of all, right?
Springs has to go with the center bearing in there.
Yeah.
A little steel coupler.
And then what about these over here? What do you think about this?
Cables are starting to fail. And they're rusty over here. You can see it right there.
Yeah. Should we get new cable on there?
You should get new cables because you see this right there?
Uh-huh.
The cable's gonna unwind.
Oh yeah, I see that.
And if you add new tension to it, it might break also. Yeah. And your drums are worn out a little bit too.
What about our shaft?
The shaft's really not a major issue as long as it's not bent.
Right.
So right now it's a little rusty and everything, but it's in good condition. Okay. As long as I can slide these things on and off, okay, it should be great.
So what do you think about this one over here?
Same as the other one.
So you think we gotta maybe replace those two?
Yeah.
Replace the spring and replace the line. Or that, what do you call it, steel cable, right?
Yep. The only cable, look at this one too.
Yeah, see that? That's what I was really, I looked at that, I was like, that does not look good.
Yeah, so if we add tension to it, it's gonna cause this to...
Sooner or later, it's gonna break.
It's gonna break.
Okay, cool. All right, so we gotta go get all the stuff out of the truck, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right, so there's like a little nipple.
Yeah, a little nipple right there that you just hook the cable onto. I was just checking if it was easy access to take it off and add the new cable in here.
Does it look like we can do it?
We're going to have to.
You gotta try, right?
Yep. With all your measurements.
Okay.
For instance, if you couldn't spin this to see what spring it was, that number right there.
Oh, 262.
You would go on here, look for 262.
Oh, I see.
And
so
it should sit right in these edges.
It sits right in the grooves.
Yep.
So that's how you know exactly what spring to get.
There. Yep.
So now we know what we need, right?
Yes, sir. And then here, you see that it won't match. This is where it gets tricky. You have to keep...
Oh, so this one's a little bit different on this side. So these are two separate springs that we put on here, right?
Yes, to match the exact weight of the door.
Yeah.
To be able to balance it out.
So this one might be a little bit different then.
Yes.
And so, what do you think?
Well, it wasn't a matching spring. It's not bigger, so I was thinking lower.
It's interesting. Why do you think he put a different spring on this side?
That's how like the IPPT goes for like the weight and measurements of the size of the door and everything.
IPPT, what's that mean?
It's inch per pound.
Inch per pound.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pound turn.
So you're looking to see which one?
Mm-hmm. Trying to be closest to it.
All right, cool.
Boom.
Got it. Which one is that?
250.
So we get
262 and a 250.
So 250 on the right side, 262 on the left. Bam, we got it. All right. Damn it, I'm gonna go work with you. The next job. Oh, you got to measure it too.
41. 41 also.
So these are 41 inches across, both sides.
Both sides. And
Yeah. Even that one's broke.
2 inch diameters.
And so this shaft is a 2-inch shaft?
No. That shaft is about like an inch and a quarter.
Inch and a quarter. Yeah. Okay. All right.
And this is 2. And
I see.
The spring inside the spring diameter is 2 inch.
Okay, so the spring diameter is 2 inches. Okay, cool. Got it.
Black.
262 black. And then we got to get a 250, right?
Yep.
Shit, don't want to come out of there. Oh, yeah. All right, so that is a...
262, the ones you have up there.
That's what we want, 262. Okay, now we need the 250.
250.
And that's the 250?
No, 250 is on the other side.
Oh, yeah. How heavy is this thing? Oh, not too bad, right?
20 pounds.
Oh yeah, I can lift 20 pounds. I think I can handle 20 pounds.
Indeed, you can.
All right, this is Prince. He is the lead technician for this company. Without him, they would fold. I'll probably edit that part out. I don't know, just in case your boss sees this.
It's fine. We all have a great sense of humor.
All right, so now we got to get the 250, right?
Mm-hmm. 250.
Man, I hope we got it. You ever? Oh yeah, you got everything here. Got it?
Yep.
All right, this we need that stuff.
Yeah, I'll come back and grab it.
All right, so we got to get this one right here. All right, there we go. Oh yeah, we got it. It's very springy. We got these. And now what do we got to get?
We have to get the center and both drums and cables.
All right, cables, drums, center, let's do it. These are the rollers.
These are sealed bearing on both sides.
Sealed bearings on both
You
sides.
don't have to lubricate, and they're 100 pound per roller.
Oh, that's good. The ones I've got are how many pounds?
Really couldn't tell you, but they are standard rollers, so about whatever your door weighs, it should accumulate to that.
What do you think this door weighs? I mean, it's
Wood door,
heavy.
7 foot, 500 pounds maybe.
Wow, it's heavy.
500.
No wonder I couldn't lift it.
Well, I tried to do that in New York, and I tore my rotator cuff.
Oh, don't do that. That's not a good idea.
Again.
All right, so now what do we got to get?
Over here, we have the center bearing.
That's the center
That's
bearing.
going in between.
Okay.
I wanted to switch it because, you know, your spring broke, and what's important about the center plate is this.
Oh, that it spins.
It helps the door spin.
So this has a
smoother
bearing in there.
in there. Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, that's good.
We have these, and you're also getting upgraded drums.
Okay.
As you can see, these are bigger than what you have,
All right.
and the rivets are deeper.
Okay, so we're gonna need 2 of those.
Two
right?
of those. Yep.
All right, so now we got our 2 drums, we've got our and we got our center thing.
And now what we need?
Oh, we need more cable.
Cables. This is a set of 7 foot.
Okay. So do we need another one?
Nope. There's 2 in there. Look.
Oh, you got 2? Oh, okay.
Looks.
All right, cool.
Alrighty. Now.
Should shut this so nobody steals anything.
Yeah. We can
Of course. All right, let's do it. There's the number if you guys want to get this expert at your house fixing your garage. All right, my man.
here for your every garage needs. Just cool.
You can start your own company, dude.
We're gonna do the springs first, just so that we have the
tension
set up properly, and to be able to move freely when we're taking out the rollers.
Right, because we're gonna have to lift this.
Lift it up and down as we want.
Okay, I get it. All right, cool. So we're replacing everything. I'm replacing these, replacing this, replacing that, the springs. It's going to be a brand new garage, except for the door, of course. It'll be, it's going to be the old door. This door weighs probably over 500 pounds. That's why you can't lift it. These are really good, so we should be fine with those because it's the old style steel is much better than the new stuff. All right, let's get it done. She was concerned about this concrete.
Yeah, I was looking at that also, but from the looks of it, you have wood behind that, so that's more than enough to play with. And the wood looks like it's part of the structure, the out structure, so it won't come out. It's not like a single piece.
Okay.
That is added.
So this we took off of that pulley.
Yes, just to have free access with the springs.
So you got room.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we got to get some tools. Looks like we got a socket, a breaker bar, and
Ratchet wrench,
vice grips, and breaker. All right, here we go. Now we're talking. Now something's happening. Watch your head. Oh my gosh, you're so close to those wheels.
Safety purposes, I like to put my vice grip here just to avoid any slips or anything. With just so that nothing really. It's not really doing anything, but to free your mind knowing that it's secured, I like to put my vice grip here, especially if you're doing it like DIY and you're not really used to doing this. You always want to make sure that your tube is secure and not spinning on you. Okay.
you got it right. Oh yeah. You can see the movement. Yeah, it's on there. So he tested it that way. And this,
make sure you keep a hold on the bar. Oh, actually, not this one. This one's broken, so you don't have to keep. On the other one, you're gonna see me put this in the hole to keep the tension where it's at, and unscrew.
So this one, it's already
broken, so there's no tension on it, so I don't have to worry about it spinning on me.
Yeah. So we slide this off the front or the back?
What?
Like which way do we go when we take it off?
The tube?
Yeah.
Whichever way. You could either slide it down that way or down this way. But since we're closer to the end down this way, we're gonna slide it down that way too.
Yeah, because we're gonna replace those drums and everything.
Yeah.
So.
And it's also closer to the end, so you don't want to have to slide this spring all the way down there, and it's not easy sliding on the tube. And it takes more time.
So you have how many bolts are on there that you had to lose?
Two.
So you got two loose. Okay, I see them. Yeah.
One right here and one at the bottom.
Okay, cool.
The first one is what sets it on the tube, and the second one is just safety measures, so it doesn't spin at all. So right now,
so that one's coming right off.
Right off.
All right, so that's good. That's loose.
Now that you know it's loose, there's no tension, I can take this off.
All right, and that other piece that's right there.
In the center, I just have to unscrew this bolt and that bolt right there from the plate itself.
And then we can pull that piece out.
We slide it just like we did this one.
Okay, cool. I mean, what's your best way your favorite way of doing it?
My favorite way of installing it would be the bars, because you always know where you're at and you know how many winds you're giving the spring.
Right.
But this is automatic and it's spinning faster than when you would do it manually. So you get a feel because you know how many turns it takes, but you don't really know the tension. You don't really get a feel.
You don't get a feel of the tension because that takes it out.
Because that takes it out.
Okay, cool. I mean, you do it the way you want to do it. You know, I don't want you to use a tool just to use it.
No, but to take it off, it saves me time and it's safer also. So I'll just take it off with the tool for you.
And I see you're changing the ratchet.
This was a 1/2" socket.
Okay.
We're changing it back. We're changing to a 9/16 so that it could fit into this and spin the gear.
Now I see.
See how the gear is spinning?
Oh yeah.
And you always want to use a hammer drill or a regular drill, not an impact.
Yeah. And you got the torque at what?
Yeah. Oh, just regular drill, and then 1 or 2 just to. The speed is 1 or 2 just to depending on what you're doing, really. And on the springs, I like to use 2 to release, and starting to wind the springs, I like to go slow at 1.
Okay.
Just for it not to skip anything and overwind it.
So we got to go on the other end, right?
Yeah. You always want to be on the outside of the spring, just in case any part of the spring wants to pop or break, or you lose your grip on the bar or whatever you're using, so that you're away from the impact.
Okay. So I should get way back here.
No, you're fine.
Okay. So this
goes into the tube just like a bar would. And you do the same at the top.
Oh, interesting. So you set that in there. That fits inside of it. And then you get that locked in.
Lock it up.
And then you put the drill on the top of it.
Yep, but you also have to remember there is tension on the Surewinder right now.
Right.
So you want to get a good grip on the Surewinder and loosen up the screw just like you would if you had a bar on it. So now the first screw is loose, like I was saying. It's always 2, but the other one is for safety measures.
But it's kind of loose now, right?
Yeah, it's kind of loose.
But will it pop?
No, it's not hot. See, it's still loose. The machine is still loose in my hand, so you're really not getting any pressure right now. Like I said before, it's 2 screws. 1 screw actually tightens it up, and the second screw makes sure it doesn't slip. Now you're gonna see the Surewinder move as soon as I take that last screw off. See that?
Yeah. So move down.
Yep.
And then you just crank that, and that's taking the tension out of it.
I'm taking the screw out.
Oh, the screw out. Okay.
Yep. And then now I'm taking the tension off the spring
Okay.
by unwinding it. So you put your gun in reverse, put it on top of that 916 bolt right there, and reverse the opposite way while lifting up.
Oh yeah, I see it spinning. How many spins do you need to go?
This is a 7-foot door, about 28. I mean, 7 spins with this, but manually 28, because you have to go in each hole with the bolt.
Okay.
So with this tool, it makes it easier because you only have to spin this about 7 times.
All right. So basically, you're counting each revolution that makes.
I'm sorry?
So you're counting like one every time it does that revolution?
Yes. When I'm tensioning, when I'm loosening the spring, I don't really have to.
You don't have to
because the Surewinder will tell me, because it's gonna be, there will be no tension once it's loose. Once there's no more tension on the spring.
And that's it.
That's it.
Okay.
And also a little cheat sheet too. You can see all the words. You remember how before it was a little
twisted? Yeah.
Now you can see all the words. Now
So
you know it's fully loose, no tension on the spring.
So when you see like a sentence in a line.
Yep.
All right, cool. And
There's
then
no
to
more
get this
tension.
thing off,
You just first you take off your Surewinder.
and then you pull
Remove
out
that.
that little
Yep.
piece. So how did that thing fit in there?
Let me show you right here. So on the spring, it goes in. I'll show you. It goes in here.
Whoops.
Goes in here just like this.
Okay, yeah.
Right. You get one in the hole, and you go with your other piece right here on the top, and it sits. You push this back right here. There's no tube, so it's gonna be a little difficult, but it sits just like that.
Yeah.
And
okay,
you
I
lock
get
it up.
Right, so and then you lock it here.
Yep. So it doesn't slip out.
Okay, I see. Great. Sweet. Set those over there. Now we got to get these things off. So you go into the back of it.
Yes, instead of going on the front, because I don't have a square bolt, I'll use the back end to loosen it up.
Okay, cool. And that's what
Half
size?
inch. Half inch socket, yep.
Excellent. And there's 2 of those, right?
2 of those, exactly.
And so that pulls out. Hopefully it pulls out. Excellent. So don't lose your thingamabobs.
Okay.
All right, and then we got to undo those.
Undo those. I'm assuming these are 9/16ths. Yep.
Yep, because this one here is the bigger one, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we got to switch our head.
Okay, now we have to grab a wrench.
Oh shit.
So hold on.
To the other side. You got a wrench. It's locking down that screw bolt. And then 9/16 and that baby off of there.
So 9/16 socket and the 9/16 wrench for the 9/16 wrench for the square socket to hold it down, and 9/16 sockets to take the 9/16 nut out.
Right.
Do the same on the top, right here. And you put that in there. Takes it all out. Bingo.
And there. Now, does that bolt look twisted?
Yeah, probably. But they're all getting changed anyway. I don't reuse screws. I don't like doing that.
Get all new.
Yep, all new.
Oh, see how clean it looks there? Much better, right?
Much better.
So this one's got a bigger thing in the middle, doesn't it? Or?
No, they're about this. They're all the same size.
Uh-huh.
But this is getting replaced because you see how worn it is, and discoloration and all. All right, now that we have both springs apart, we go on to the drums.
Okay, drums are next.
They have the same, so you would want to use a 7/16 12-point ratchet.
7/16.
And put it onto there. Hold on to the drum. Release, loosen it up. Okay. that drum is loose.
And we don't need all this stuff. We're probably not going to save, right?
No.
And so that drum should be able to come off of there. Oh, shoot.
Pass me that gun, please.
Which one?
The impact, the yellow one.
This one here?
Yes.
See, you need an assistant.
This is a very old style drum. We, as you can see from our drums, we don't have that little bolt right there to keep the cable in there.
Oh, I see. That's why we
Ours just hook and it stays. This prevents the cable from acting like this. Also.
Yeah. So now you got to get the cable out of there.
Yeah. Now that the cable's out, we should have a little play. It's also very.
Seems to be moving a little bit.
Yeah.
We need some 10W40.
Oh yeah, on these garage doors, you want to stay away from WD-40. You would want to use silicone spray or white lithium. WD-40 stains and it attracts dirt on these doors because you have a lot of moving parts.
So you want to definitely go with silicone.
Yes.
All right, so we got to get this drum off. It's just not cooperating. Gonna use some vice grips to lock down the shaft, and then hopefully we can turn it off.
Wiggle it out.
You know, you think there's another bolt in it somewhere?
No. It's really not. Those bolts were so deep in there.
Uh-huh.
That the rivets. I'm gonna have to do it that way. I have to go on the other side, see if I can slide that tube out, pull the tube out, and then hammer it out.
Ah, I see.
You know,
All right, so we're gonna try getting this one off. You want me to grab some of that stuff?
Please.
All right, so we're same size ratchet as the other side.
Mm-hmm. Same side, the same thing we did over there, we'll do over here. Hopefully this one just slides out and didn't put the screws in too deep. Yes, sir.
Oh, good. Yes. That's what we're talking about.
It's gonna make the day go on. Both cables are out.
Right, so now how do we get them off of there? Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Now,
So that caught that. All right, so now he can pull that off and we can put that on. Just kind of hanging it from there for now.
just so that we're not going up and down the ladder.
Right, that's ridiculous. You get the hammer up there.
Hammer. Now,
Yeah, it's coming off. I think you got it. You know what they say. All right, here, you can give it to me. All right, so that's the piece we just took off of there. Set it over here. All right, so now we got to get the spring off.
now for the fun parts.
I'll catch it.
No, yeah, I did bring something for the tube. Sandpaper.
Oh, yeah.
Essential when you're doing this job for problems like this. Or hiccups. It's not really a problem.
So that's pretty much where that tube's gonna go there, huh? So this one's pushed back. Now we just gotta slide this off. Almost there, here we go. Here, I'll get that for you. Oh, geez, this one was heavier. That one was heavier. Here we go. That's the old piece. Looks like it's, see where it broke? Right there. Holy crap. All right, we're looking good. Okay, so that's the centerpiece that we're gonna put on, right?
Yes, sir. That's the centerpiece. That's gonna replace that old piece right there.
Uh-huh.
And I like to put it on now so that when I take that off from holding the tube, I can quickly add that one on there.
Okay, cool.
It's always better to test the tube out with these small parts before adding on the spring, because the spring is so heavy and it's the length of the spring, it's like a lot of fighting. So it's easier to make sure that everything on the tube is smoothed out so that when you get up there with your spring, easy slide on and you're not fighting.
So basically you sandpaper the whole thing, huh?
Yeah. Well, where the springs sit.
Ah, okay.
Where the screws were sitting, like where there's dents.
Oh, so you can see on the shaft,
the tube, yep.
on where the screws were.
Yep.
And
And
so
also, it gets stuck whenever it reaches something.
Ah, I see. Oh, you can definitely see it. Kind of cleaned it up pretty good. Do you need more sandpaper?
Do you have more?
Catching somewhere there, right? That's kind of where the
other one was catching also.
Yeah. Sand this whole thing. Get these things on.
Likely.
Oh, there we go. Now she's moving. Now you got it.
It's the rust.
Now she's moving.
Thank God we're doing this with the small part and not the spring.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry about that.
It's all right. You're doing good, man. Well, you're getting her. Getting there. Oh yeah, almost there. Just a little farther. Now we're gonna slide this bad, nasty boy on there. And I guess you gotta, does it matter which side goes on?
Yes.
So you got a specific side goes first. Which I don't know what side that is.
Well,
Aha. All right, so we got the spring on there.
yes, sir.
Now what do we do?
Don't mind grabbing me that red drum.
This red drum here.
Yes, red means left.
Okay, red is left. Oh, okay, cool. So,
If you look at the other one in the center over here will be black.
okay, let's take a look at that one. Oh yeah, black. Got it. All right, so you're putting the drum on too. And then we just slide her back in. So we're not changing out that fixture there.
This fixture, no.
Okay.
Because yours is different. You have the old style door.
Uh-huh.
And for you to get our new brackets, you would have to make it or get a whole new track in. We don't want that. So we'll use this since this works fine. And it doesn't really affect the door on the end bearings. The key points are the center cables and what's picking up the door.
Okay.
Alrighty.
All right, so we got this side. We got the parts on.
Now we just have to slide everything to the middle just so we can bring the tube that way to do the same thing that we did on this side.
On that side, we got to do the exact
But
same
that
thing.
side we'll have a better chance getting it off because of how smooth it is on that side. And I have to sand those.
So
As you can see, this is what we're sanding, and this what keeps you from being able to move these parts freely on the tube, or your old screw parts from where it was tightened up before.
Oh yeah. So that makes like little burrs on there, keeps it from sliding.
Yes. And when they're exposed like that, you can't really add on the new parts unless you sand it down.
Slowly but surely.
Baby steps. Why they say patience is key.
But you definitely got to take your time and get it done right.
Yep. If you rush it, it won't come out well. You'll be fighting it. You'll be angry, and you'll be hot.
All right, nice. We got her over. Excellent job.
Thank you.
We're getting there.
Now, for the other side.
Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. You just lost your sandpaper. And so now we got to pull this whole shaft to the left and yank that stuff off of there.
And slide all the parts to the right.
Yep, he sets that on there so you don't have to get up and down, which is genius. All right, so we've got our drum. Set her up there. And now we've got to push this down a little bit so that comes off of that end. And then you can slip the drum off. Oh, we dropped our sandpaper. I'll get it. And your bar's down here too, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I don't need that yet, but...
All right, so we got to sand it a little bit. So you have brothers and sisters?
I have a brother. I mean, a sister. Yeah, my brother passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
He passed away in Miami, actually. He's from here.
We have enough room to get that thing off.
Hopefully.
In Miami. Why, is he older than you?
Yeah, he was a lot older than me.
Oh, okay. Got her?
He passed away on...
Here we go. Got her. I'm sorry to hear that, man. It's tough. Anytime you lose a family member, it's like having your arm cut off.
I'm doing this now because not only because the spring is off, also because it's easier to hold with just one spring on one side,
Right.
And just swap them out.
Do you think I should bring a ladder over here so I can help you and hold it?
No, it won't be necessary.
Okay.
It's just slide on, release.
'Cause you got all that, well, you got the shaft on that side. You're pretty strong.
Try to be.
You go to the gym?
I used to.
You don't have to doing this.
That's what I say.
I mean, dude, this is a workout. Just holding this camera is a workout for me. You're doing good, Joe.
Thank you.
This is a lot more than the other guy did, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, the other guy he was here for like maybe really quick.
Yeah, I like to take my time to know what the problem is.
Yeah,
And
get it done right,
get
right?
it exactly. So, as much as I love my customers, you really don't want to see me again, you know?
Yeah, right, exactly. So that is what size a ratchet we using?
Usually, this is it usually has 7/16 lags, but I'm pretty sure they used a 1/2 inch over here.
Okay, so we got to go with a 1/2 inch.
We gotta grab a 1/2 inch.
All right. Okay, so that one's out.
Okay, and you want to use what carries the spring. This is what they had on there. You want to use longer ones.
Oh, we're going big.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't want to screw around. We want to go deep. Deep into that thing. we don't have to worry about that because we're not going to use it.
This is the old one.
Now he slides that one over.
Out the way. Boom. Take off my 1/2 inch.
And so he's going to put those big, what do you call them, lags?
Lags, yep.
And those are for concrete, right?
Concrete, wood. Straight. Bingo.
Okay, so that's key. We would definitely want that thing to be in there.
Yeah.
That's important.
It's in there now.
Okay, good.
Right now, we're gonna slide this.
So we get rid of that.
That's why I didn't want to go in too deep.
Okay, so yeah. So the other ones were just in the wood, right?
Yep. They were just in the wood.
Okay, we're sliding that one off. And now we just got to put our spring
And our drum.
and our drum on. All right, so we got to slide the spring on. And luckily you can bend it.
That was easy.
Yeah. Bam, done. All right, now you need the drum, right? Oh, you got
I
it.
got it.
And that's the black one. It's got the black interior color.
Yep.
And then you got to get it back in the hole over here.
All right.
We're in?
We're in.
Okay, now what do we do? What's our next move?
Our next move.
Do we have to put
are
the cable?
cables and tying up the center.
Okay. Cable's next.
This is our 7-foot cable because you have a 7-foot door.
And so they come in like standardized sizes, then I would imagine.
Yes.
And they have a little like thing on the bottom. Oh yeah, there's 2 of them there. One for each side.
You see how yours was hooked and also screwed on?
Uh-huh.
Because it didn't have this. It just had this and a protective metal around it. It didn't really have anything to hook onto. So that it
So this is what it catches and then it pulls. And then the other side.
This hook right here goes on to the nipple that we talked about earlier.
Okay.
That's on the bottom over here.
And what about our like, do we have to change those out first before we do the?
What, this?
Yeah.
The hinges?
Yeah.
No. It should slide right off the door.
You need some more light in there?
I have to shoot.
The door is so damn big. Oh, it's stuck in there, huh? Can we cut it?
No, I'm just. Let me cut
Whoops,
that
I'm sorry.
one. I'm just going to. Just the track.
Oh, loosen that side, huh?
Yes.
Oh, fuck. All right, so on old stuff like this, it's always going to be problems.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what
Not
you
really
do.
problems, just, you know.
It's more complicated.
It's an older style and stuff.
So we're just basically loosening this track a little bit so that you can get to that, or
Yes. So that I can get to the. Yeah, this is a very old style.
so this piece here, this cable is What is it attached to?
There's this nipple right there.
Uh-huh.
Should be. You probably could see it from where I am.
Uh-huh.
It's
It's right on the edge of that.
Mm-hmm.
This whole bracket. So you got to get it off of there.
Yes.
Okay, I get it. Let me get out of your way. So let's let the master cook. Money shot. Got it. Oh my God, let's see what that is. So this is what was hooked around it.
Yes.
And that is definitely old style.
Yeah, very.
Oh
What
my
we have
God.
now is not only slimmer, but it also doesn't. It has no opening, no slack for it to come out. And if you wanted to see how your cable was doing, it's rusty.
Well, we got her out of there. So now we can put the new in. Let's see that little nipple on there. Okay, what about down here? The thing that
Is it right there? Yep.
Let's see. Oh, okay, so that one, this piece right there is where it was on.
That's what it hooks on.
Now the other one will fit on there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's what we were trying to get it off.
Yes.
Okay, same thing on this side.
That hook was already out.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That was easy, huh? That one broke off.
Give me a breather.
Oh my gosh, so much easier. All right, let's run this bad boy up. So the key is getting it on that.
Yep.
Is getting it on that nipple. And then you already got it on the nipple.
Yeah, this one should be easier. So I'm gonna.
So you're gonna feed it down behind the stays for that track, and then when you get down there, we got to get the nipple, the schnipples. Yep.
All right.
You got it? Oh my gosh, that was so much easier. So much easier.
So much easier.
So then we're just gonna set it there until we put it on the things. Yeah, that's it. All right, cool. Let's take a look at that nipple down there. All right, so let's put a little light on it. So you can see that he had to get that slipped right over that thing, and then bam, Bob's your uncle. We're ready to rock.
Bob's your uncle. I haven't heard that in a minute.
That's my catchphrase.
Is putting up, lining those springs.
Okay.
First, we gotta connect them, make sure everything's tight up there.
What about the those pulley things? What do we do with those?
The drums?
Yeah.
We have to first connect this, then we move to the pulley and the cable.
Okay.
Drum and the cable. Alright, so now we need the impact gun, which is on your side.
Okay, we need the impact gun. Got it.
This.
Those are good drivers, man.
Mm-hmm.
I was surprised that you guys, I was like, is that driver? We need an electric driver.
Yeah, but I think Milwaukee's better.
Oh yeah. So now, what size are we going to be putting in there now? Same as it was before?
Well, before you had 1/2 inch and square bolts, but the square itself was a 9/16. But now we're using 9/16 bolts and nuts. They're bigger
On both.
and yep.
Which
On
is
both.
stronger.
Which is stronger, correct?
Yeah. So we just got to slip it in there,
here.
and then you're going to pull this one over and just slip it right in there. So the other one was like he had attached it differently, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so now he's got that there. Now he's going to put the nut on.
Before you could see your plate, yours was sitting. Oh, God. Ugh. You could see this before. Yours was visible.
Uh-huh.
It was about right here.
Yeah.
It has to sit on top of it.
Yeah, the other one wasn't.
No.
So this is going to be much better.
Yeah. Just slide this back. That hole.
Okay.
Nut. Make sure that this is strong.
So that's one. There's two of those, right?
One on the top.
One on the bottom.
And one on the bottom. Boom. And once you're done with that, all you have to do is make sure that your tube is straight, it's not bending anywhere, and you tie it up.
Then we just tie it together. Nice and tight. And that's it.
And that's it for the springs for now, before tensioning them up.
All right, so when I'm looking at them, you were telling me last time when they're straight like that, you know they're loose.
They're loose, yep.
And when
No
you tension them, they're going to be bendy. All right, excellent. All right, now what do? We put the thingamabobs on?
Over here, you make sure that you have your cable and it's where it's supposed to be, and it's still on the hook.
Yeah, but you don't want
to put it behind this. Up the ladder.
And you're keeping tension on it, I noticed.
And then with the tension, you put it through the hook right here. Make sure it's not getting out.
Oh, I see. There's a little hole there.
Yes. And then in the groove, you make sure that it's sliding through that piece that you got.
Oh, so now you're reeling it up and you're going counterclockwise on it?
Yes. You feel that tension. You make sure that your tube is all the way over there. And once you do this a lot, you'll know that if your tube has to move that way or this way.
So you're looking at it and you're kind of gauging how much is sticking out the end.
Even. Yep.
Okay, I get it.
And then over here, to make it easier, before you set your tension, you set your screw, you set your drum first.
Uh-huh.
Now that you're gonna tighten it up. So now that it's tight, you use your vice grip. You put it on the tube. Make sure that it's tight, not able to slip. You could get it even tighter if you want. Now that it's tight, you tighten up that other screw.
Can you get to it?
Yeah. Just have to switch.
So on the drum itself, there's 2 screws that you got to tighten?
Yes.
And you're hand tightening this one first?
Yep, before actually tightening it with the...
Oh yeah, I see it sticks out pretty far.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now
Can we get that?
tension.
Righty tighty, lefty loosey?
Yes, sir.
Here we go. And that's our left side. It's red. That's how you tell.
Yep. When you're winding springs, once you have everything set up, your drums are set up, your springs connected to the center bearing plate, you want to always start from the left to right like you were writing.
Okay. Left to right.
Left to right. Because the springs are winded like this. Okay. So if you were to start over there, you'd confuse this side from the original spin. And you'd get a slack. Your door would be sideways in terms of not level.
Okay. So
And now once you have your spring tight, you know it's not going to move. You make sure that you get it real tight. And you vice grip.
and now you're just going to twist that shaft.
Now.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you did. Yeah. So that keeps it from coming off of tension.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Now you go and set your other drum just like you did over here. Then you can go into the springs.
All right.
What I like to do to always have my tension, because of how much tension I put on the other side, I like to use my 1/2" socket in a way where I would still do the standard. I would grab my cable first, make sure that it's hooked onto the drum. Now I get my cycles. I get the cable right where, oh, it came off the nipple.
You did? Shit. All right, so we got to be careful if you don't want it coming off the nipple.
Yes. Always pay attention.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm holding it.
Are you good?
Yeah.
So you put the cable inside that little hole.
And now what I like to do is I hold on to my 1/2". I put it in there just to give me more leverage to keep the tension, and my cable stays tight. Then I grab my ratchet, First I hand tight that screw so I'm not really wasting time when screwing it up. Right there.
Now, that gets it so you have, okay, good.
Everything's secured.
And now you just got to do that bottom one.
Yep, to secure it. Fully secure it.
And how do you know how much tension to put on it?
On the cable?
On the nut there.
On the screw or the cable?
As you're like tightening those nuts down.
You can feel the pressure. As it starts touching, it gets harder to screw. And as you feel, the more it feels rough, that means you're good.
Okay, cool.
You always want to make sure that your cable isn't loose. It's able to flip like a guitar like Prince would.
So that's good, right? Just like Prince.
You should get 29 to 30 spins.
29 to 30 spins.
Yes. Just your bars, your 2 bars, and a ratchet.
Right, so you got a 12.7/16 ratchet.
And my 2 bars.
And your 2 bars.
The 12 point would screw on the screws, and the bars will set the tension.
Okay, and so which way do you go? For clockwise or counterclockwise?
Clockwise.
Okay. All right, so first you're going to wind her up and then you're going to tighten her, right?
Yes.
All right, so this is like, first he's doing it with his hands just to get some tension on it. Wow, look, you got it's wrapping those letters right around.
Yep.
And so now you're going to go 26 times around?
29.
29 times around.
29 to 30 times around.
Oh, okay. So now does the bar stay in there?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
There's tension.
Okay, cool. Oh, I see how you're doing it. Yes. So each time you do that, now is it you do that 29 times or you do
29 times.
29 times? All right. What number are we on?
18.
18. We got 90. Oh, we got like 9 more. And then once you get way up there, the bottom one will hold the tension, right? I think. I don't know. We'll see. It's very close. Dude, man, you are kidding. A workout. This is better than the gym. Look at those quadriceps. I mean, look at those biceps.
Okay.
And then he puts that one in there. And that one holds it. And now he can tighten her down. Oh my God. Oh dude, you're killing it out there. And
you always want to lift the bar from the door just so that it's easy to take the bar off. Oh,
I didn't even think of that because the bar could be like really pressed against that door. And so here's where you got to get the right tension on it, right?
Yep.
Oh, what was that?
Just the bar, the spring tensioning up.
Oh shit, it scared me. I thought something broke.
That's why you stand on this side instead of directly in front of it.
So I'm like on the wrong side.
I mean, you're on the good side because the spring is right here. We're not working on that other one.
Oh, yeah.
So if this one, it won't fly off. It's just like the pieces of metal, stuff like that could really fly on you.
Have you had one break?
Personally, no, but I was there while my coworker was working on one. And one of those screws flew off and hit me in the back of the head.
Jeez, oh Pete, man, that's crazy. Yeah. All right, so that one's good, right? That one's tight?
Yep.
All right, so here we go again. We're doing the exact same thing 29 times. And then tighten her the bad boys down. You got enough room back over there? Sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
All right, same procedure. 2 of the bars. Same sized ratchet and socket. And he's doing it. He's going to twist them first with his hands. It looks like because he's super strong. Unbelievable grip strength. He was the Long Island arm wrestling champion in 2005 at the age of 4. And we're going 29 times. What number are we on now?
I gave this one 33 just to be sure.
33, damn it. That's good.
Because it's a wood door. Just to give it that extra balance because I'm feeling like it needs more. But we'll see.
So you can tell it like by just by doing that if it pulls it up.
Yeah.
So close, so close. All right, how's it all look to you?
Good.
So far, so good.
So far, so good. Now, moment of truth to see if it needs a couple more lines.
So right here, what we're gonna do is
Check out the balance.
check out the balance. We're putting this back up there, which requires I believe a nut and a bolt and a nut.
It's just a pin and a.
Oh, it's a cotter pin, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's that, huh? All right, so what do you want to do now? Oh, look at you! Damn it, you're strong. It's 500 pounds. How'd you do that? What do you think?
Okay, so it's holding it up. This is what we talked about before.
Uh-huh.
You see how rough it is?
Yeah.
It's the wheels.
All right, well, we're putting new wheels on. You know what I'm saying? Woo! Prince. He is the god of garage fixing. What do you think? We got problems?
Yep. I got a big problem.
What do you think? Is that a door lock there?
Hmm?
What do you think?
I have to redo this.
It's too tight? Or not tight enough?
Not tight enough.
Ah,
I should have
shizzle.
got it extra tight.
All right, well,
But
how's that side looking?
same as the other one, but I don't know why it would be that. One second, let me double check something.
Okay. We're gonna replace these bottom brackets. Dang it. All right, let's do it. Here's the situation. We brought it up and this came off of this nipple right here. So we gotta replace these brackets. And my man's gonna do it. So check this out. This is a bigger nipple and that's what's on the end of there. And this is all brand new.
We're gonna put it on here. Replace it with this. I know it looks smaller, but
That's okay.
it's
brand new.
Yeah.
Dang
This
it.
is worn out, and it's practically the same thing. It's just shorter.
Yeah.
So it'll go right here and hold on to the new rollers.
Okay, cool. All right, so we're gonna just set the door right on that. And then we're gonna do it from on the ground.
Yes.
Okay. So what do? We just pull her down?
Yep. Which is gonna be very tricky.
Oh, there we go. That made you okay?
Yep.
Jeez, oh, Pete. Holy shizzle. That was crazy. Dude,
Needed to be done.
dude, that was good, man. I couldn't believe you did that. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're gonna put the, all right, so what we're doing is locking down the shaft, right? And then Do you have to take the tension out of the springs to do this?
Yeah. I do.
Oh boy.
I need 2 of those.
Wow.
That is.
Oh, now you gotta loosen it, right?
Yes.
Oh boy. So after we got the springs all ready to go, we found out that we had to fix some brackets. So now we gotta loosen the spring. So he's bringing it down. Oh wow, look at that. That wasn't too bad. That was pretty easy. I was thinking that thing was gonna go.
As long as you're doing it right, you shouldn't have any issues. And plus, the only reason why it didn't go boom is because your cables aren't attached.
Ah.
So the tube is spinning freely at the moment.
Oh, that's fine. Okay.
I just put those up as safety measures, so if I missed anything, it doesn't spin out.
Okay, yeah. So the last thing you want is that steel spike in your chest.
Straight trip to the ER.
Oh my gosh. Like a vampire. Boom, right through the heart. And it just spins. Bam, done. All right, so that's loose. Now we can go ahead and do the,
The adjustments on the bottom.
yeah. All right.
This.
So we're pulling this one off by unscrewing it. It just comes right off. And at the same time, he's got the whatchamacallit off of there too.
Yeah, the roller.
No, I think he's got it off. Yeah, you can almost slide it off the bottom, can't you?
Yeah, it's just I don't want to damage the
There you go.
rubber.
Yeah. All right, so that's the old roller and the old piece. This is a new piece here. So he's putting the roller in it first. And you can notice the system, he kind of like bends it, gets the one edge in, and then it comes down. And then we just got to find the right spot for it to be screwed in. And so give you a bird's eye view of that. Okay. Loosen this track a little bit. And we can get that edge on there. Oh man, so close. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're cooking with grease. Damn, got it in there. That was a pain in the ass.
Some new screws.
Yeah, we're gonna get some new screws. Give you a better look at this. So that's what we had to do right there. You see that? Okay. Here he comes. He's coming back. He's got the driver. Now we're gonna bring the line down and hook it to that nipple and pop those off, otherwise you can't pull the line down. So yeah, a lot of stuff's going on here. Alright, so there we go. Yeah. Just gotta get enough to get down there 7 feet. We gotta go behind all those tracks. Sliding it down. Sliding her down. Good. What's going on there? What happened?
Ready to start all over.
Yeah, might as well.
than to
Really?
try to take a shortcut and do it all over again.
Yeah.
And it's better that way. I get to see my tension.
Going behind each one of those little
Release.
Now the key thing is you got to get it on that nip. Or nipple. The new nipple. So these are really made for those, though, right? Got her, huh?
Yes, sir. Okay. Gotta get it above that. Boom.
Did you get him?
We're back in business.
Uh-oh. Nuts. Okay, we're looking good on the bottom. All right. Now, do we put those bolts back in the door, or
Which ones?
track bolts? Or do we leave? Yeah. Shit. Still on there? Oh yeah. All right, so now,
Do the same on the other side.
do we need more light over here?
Oh no.
Like that.
This one should be easy. Come on.
It's just caught on the little piece of wood there. There you go, you got it. Done.
That bracket would not come off.
So this is the old one. And that was the nipple. You see that little nipple down there? Yeah. Now we got to feed that down through there again. This is the old one. We'll set it over here. Take a look at that later. Oh, we got to put it back inside the thing, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Well, I have to take that side off completely anyway because you have to start from the left.
Oh, okay, that's right, yeah. And you're putting it right on the nipple to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got to get our thing. So just so you guys can see, that's where he's putting it, right on that nipple, and then it's going to go on there after he puts this, what do you call that again? The roller.
The roller.
Yeah, see, he slips the roller in. And now he can get it right in there. Oh yeah, look at that. Almost there. Man, so, oh, got it. Damn it, that's the way to do it. All right, now we're good. Oh, want me to pull on this? Put some tension on it?
Just hold it, yeah.
Just let me know if you need more tension.
Gotcha.
That's good?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it in the way of that little piece there?
Yeah.
Shit. What do you think? Did the hacksaw that? I think that's gonna.
Oh, it's not on it.
Whew, it'll be off the ground.
No, I thought it was like rubbing on this piece.
Oh,
it's
okay.
not.
It's just under it.
Yeah.
All right, we're looking good.
Indeed, we are.
Okay.
Now to redo the tension one more time.
All right, so should I just let go of this?
Yeah, you can let it go.
All right.
It won't go anywhere. Even if it slips, it won't go all the way.
All right, so we got to redo the tension, right?
Yes, sir.
Whew!
This time, I'm using the Sherwinder.
Sherwinder.
Because
So do we have to do something with that thing? We don't put that in there yet?
no, not yet.
Okay. You do the tension first,
We do the left, then we go to the right.
and then we go right. Okay, okay, cool.
No problem. Okay. Need this.
I need those.
And
Dude, I'm still thinking about the weight of that door coming down. I was like, oh my God.
yeah, it was pretty heavy.
Oh my God, it was 500
Yeah,
pounds.
it was. The thing about me is that I don't think about the weight sometimes,
It's because you're Superman,
so I can.
the man of steel.
I wish.
All right, so now we're doing the exact same thing we did before. And he's going counterclockwise with it. And then you gotta tighten her down, or? Get her?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And so you check it by like your G string, right?
Yeah.
That sounds like a G string to me. All right. It's Prince and the Revolution in garage repair. All right, so this is where we got to get the, got to loosen it first. And then we got to put the thingamabob in it. I mean, it's like we did this job twice.
Yeah.
We haven't even put the things in yet. But I must say, it's enjoyable spending the afternoon with you. We'll have to do this every day.
What? We can.
I just got to come to your job. It's not spinning, is it?
That's another thing.
What is going on? There we go. You got it. Oh man. You want me to get those blocks to? Or you got it?
No, I got it.
Okay. Now we got.
No fear. Prince is here.
That's it. That's your motto. All right, let's do it. It's gonna be a long video. 2 hours. We hit the garage 5 times.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good story for. We have these meetings every Wednesday. It's gonna be a good story for tomorrow.
Yeah, and you tell them, hey, this is what I encountered, and what I'm a problem solver. That's my middle name, problem solver.
And I met the coolest customer. Gotta add that in there.
Yeah, for sure. All right, how we doing? Oh. So you're trying to get good tension on it, and then
so it doesn't slip anymore. Now that we got the right nipple on there.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to wall this up and make it another room. I mean, it's definitely hard to, you don't have a lot of room to work in there. Nice.
Well,
okay.
I know what I'm doing after this.
Getting a drink of water. Just getting the last couple cranks on that pulley. Bam, done. We're going to use the shear winder, which is that thingamabob right there that looks like a giant crab claw. And he's got a special tool that goes on it. And get over on this side. And so that, you're going to use the that for tightening the bolt, right?
Yeah. This is to wind the spring, actually.
Yeah, and these things go right in those holes.
Yes, right there. Let me show you real quick. So you put this one on the bottom.
Okay, yeah.
And you have this that goes on the top hole right here. Oops.
Whoops.
Right there. Put this one in there. And it should, boom. And you lock it up.
Oh, and then it locks up, and there's a like a thing in the back. That thing.
You put it in the hole. After you put it in the hole, put it right there.
Oh, then you turn it so it just basically holds it. Okay, cool. And then you use this to twist. This thing twists it. And how long do you have to go?
When every time this knob goes back up here 7 times.
Oh, okay, cool. So I'll get over here then. Get a good view of it here. Just make sure he's got it on there right. And we always do the left side first, or?
Left side first.
What are you thinking? Doing some inspectionating.
Gotta do it again.
You gotta do it again? That's the wrong spring?
This is supposed to be on that side. So what we did when we were grabbing this one, the 262, it's supposed to be red. This is black. This is right hand.
Oh shit. You okay?
Yep. A little cramp.
Oh shit.
What's that sanding paper? Pick that sanding paper.
Sanding paper.
Thank you. the smaller one, that purple one right there.
Yep. Here we go. It's got a little burr on it.
Yeah. I don't know how to say it, but it was a little wrinkly, and I didn't like the way it was spinning at first. That little click we heard, I didn't really like that. Granted that can happen. I didn't really like the sound, so I wanted to double check it, and double checking it, seeing that this was the wrong side.
So they all those numbers come in different sides.
Yep, different sides, right, left. You get the same number. Like right now, I have it 260, 238, red. I can the one I had. I mean, this one is a black one. The one I changed it out to 262 by 38, red.
Right. So that's what. Okay, I get it. So that would have been one that might have gone on the other side if that. All right, you got it. Here, let me grab that for you. Oh, geez, that's some heavy stuff. Put it right over here. Right next to the gear. Good catch, by the way. So really, we only had to change the one side.
Yes.
I was worried we had to do both sides.
The biggest issue that I'm glad that we fixed would be that bottom bracket.
Yeah, I think this is definitely a good move. Now we just gotta attach it over here. Put the thingamabob back on it.
Okay, I need some new screws for this one.
Okay. It's always good to have every single kind of screw.
Yes. We have 1/2 inch, we have 7/16, we have 3/8. It's good to be efficient, you know, so you don't have to look for stuff.
Yeah. Or go to Home Depot.
Yeah.
We're putting that bracket on the back of it, which is going to be, we're going to have new bolts.
So what we're trying to do, we're going to take this, put it on the inside, just like this. And there should be a screw hole in the back.
And that's basically what holds the shaft in the...
This is called an end bearing plate.
What is it called?
An end bearing plate.
End bearing plate.
Yeah, end bearing plates right there. Screw that on. Right. Now we grab our hinge. Make sure that this is sitting upright.
Got her?
Making sure this is a 1/2 inch.
Oops, wrong one, huh?
Nice and tight. We're back in business.
Now we're just tightening that bad boy up. And we make sure our
Spring's tight. Grab finish in there.
And so now you got tension on that spring. Now, does it make a difference the fact that we're on this 2x4?
I'm
We're a little bit higher up, or
Where?
like down here?
No, it doesn't really matter.
That's fine. Okay.
Because the motor pushes it all the way down.
Okay. All right, what do you think? Feel good?
Yes, sir. We're back in business.
All right. Yeah. Oh yeah. Now we're talking. Now we're good. The shear winder. First we gotta screw this back on together.
Under springs, 9/16.
Hey, I'm done. Now we gotta do the shear winder.
One more.
Oh wait a minute, we gotta do more.
One more drum.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. I guess we're not shear winding yet. We're drumming. We loosen that bad boy up, and then we gotta stick that thing in there and make sure it's tight and didn't slip off its nipple. Schnipple.
Nipple.
He said nipple. Beavis and Butthead. Okay. So that's got to get over close to the
End bearing plate. Yep.
to the end bearing plate. Okay, now we got tension on that. We got to find that little area where that goes in. There it is. And that just kind of slips in there, and you pull it back and then just roll it.
Yeah.
If it'll roll. Son of my gun.
It's hard.
Gotta loosen it a little bit.
Loose, just the rivets.
There it goes. Now you got it. You're getting it. I mean, you held a 500-pound door up. You can spin this thing.
Still can't believe I did that.
Yeah, me neither. That was like insane. That was like Marie Antoinette stuff. Get your head chopped off and come down so hard. All right, you got it. You're there. You're almost there.
The actual plates helped me hold that door up.
Oh. Are we tight? He's using all of his faculties and strength. All right, getting there. Still a little bit loose, huh?
Yeah.
Oh shit, here, get that to me. Get it out of your way.
I'll put it right there.
Okay, that's good. All right, what do you think? Looks like the shaft and everything's turning when you do that.
Yeah, but this thing is like stuck on it. The shaft, of course, keeps moving the whole thing.
Now we're talking. Okay.
Yeah. Is this?
Oh, finger tighten it. Oh my God, it's so exhausting. Are you married?
Me?
Yeah.
Nope.
All right. This is about 8 o'clock.
Yeah, she would have been cool. But
right,
I'm focusing on myself.
Good, that's the smart thing. You don't need to be married at 23.
Getting close. Whew.
Whew. All right, we got our G string on there.
Oh yeah.
All right, now we gotta do the, what the hell's this thing called again?
Sure, one day.
A herringbone? The sure swing. Sure swing. We got the right one on here, and we got the right one on there, and now we got to swing them with this thing right here. The hell is that thing? Looks like something they castrate cows with. This is a special tool that only the most advanced garage technicians use. And it's very interesting because you just put your driver on it and that's it. And I think you said 11 times?
7 times.
7 times. Sure. I knew it rhymed with something. 7-11? 7. Oh, that thing's turning quick. That's it? And what is that? That's giving you an idea of how much torque we got? Oh, wow. Yeah. There we go. All right, now we got to tighten it down, right? We got to pull it off the door, otherwise you'll never get it off. See, I'm learning, man. I could come tomorrow. I could probably go with you on a job.
Experience and everything.
Well, I'll be able to I could hand you the tools. Oh, good. So that one's on.
Yep.
So to remove that, takes that off. Bam, we got to come over here and do this one. Oh, wait a minute. That's the left-hand side of the right side of the left hand. All right, we're putting on the Worcestershire sauce.
Oh,
that's what that's called, right?
The shear winder.
Oh, the shear winder. That's right. I forgot.
Oh, man.
All right, here we go. Shear winding. Looking good. Now we gotta tighten her down. Uh-oh, what happened? We're so close, we just gotta flip out our rollers and we should be good. Got her? Nice and tight?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm done. Whew. All right, not bad. How you feeling?
Great.
Gonna test out the Torsion. Here we go. 500-pound door. Coming in from Long Island. One arm he does it. And please. What do you think?
I'm gonna add some on it with the bar.
Gonna put some more on it?
Yeah, with the bar.
Bars, please.
Yes.
Look like drumsticks.
I like the bar. I'm always exact.
Yeah. All right, so we're just fine tuning it now. He's gonna work it with the bar. Uses both of them. And you can torque it up even more with that. So he loosens it up a little bit. And then we can torque it. So notice there's two. And oh. Oops. Putting more torque on it. Just like that. Playing the switch-a daisies. That's it. That's pretty tight. Look at, now he's using muscle. Oh yeah. Okay, now we're gonna tighten it down. So is it better to have more torque on one side than the other, or how do you?
No, it's just sometimes when the door is still a little heavy, you add it to one side, because you have two different size springs to match your weight. So the bigger one always takes like a little bit more, or you just add one more to the smaller size spring. That's what we want.
Yeah. That was an interesting way to test it.
Yes. The bars, I always trust the bars. The short winder, I kill time with. Right, let's get those rollers.
All right, so we just bring it up a little bit. And we got the bottom two rollers in. That's good. So all we got to do is get these other ones in.
Perfect balance.
Oh, nice. That's what we want, right?
Sure.
Let's see if it goes. Oh, look at that. Woo! Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now we're cooking with grease. All right, so now we've got a special tool to open that up, and I don't. Where's it? What do we call this tool?
I always forget. But
Oh, that's called an I always forget.
Yes.
All right, I got it.
We'll call it that for now. Put it in here,
Oh yeah.
and you hammer it in, and it'll take the shape of the track again.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to bend this right here a little bit.
And
so
then
I
you
can
put
pop
that
this.
back in and then you redo it. Okay, I get it. So we just basically bend this out, just like that. And then we're gonna roll the thing down so we can pop it right out of that area there. And we'll do it all the way up. And then once we've got them all done, I'm thinking that, yeah, here they are. We got that one already. Oh, you pull them all out like that? Oh, wow. I had no idea. I thought we were going to do one at a time.
Most guys do one at a time, but I've done so many of these that it's easier to just do it like that.
Okay. Let me grab a couple more. We need 3 of these, right? What happened? That one went in? Oh, well, it don't want to come out. So that's the problem with this stuff is it's so old.
Mm-hmm.
And that thing's twisting a little bit. Okay. Now, do we need to put any lubricant on that?
Yeah, afterwards I put in.
But I noticed that this one's got a hole in it. No, that's not. All right. So we got that one, we got that one. And then what about the one up top here?
Oh, it's easier to take off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's not inside the track. It's individual. You just have to screw that back, the top right there, and take that bracket off.
Oh, okay. All
So
right.
you don't have to do that.
So now you're going to put that thing back in there. Like that. And then you beat it over. Holy cow, you need earplugs.
I usually have them on, but we're having a good time.
Oh my God. Your poor ears. Oh, that came out easy.
Yeah.
So we're going to do the exact same thing. Basically, we just kind of pull that metal out. Okay, and then you pull them all the way around.
Also, when you're working on tracks, you have to wear gloves.
Yeah, you cut your hand, man.
Yeah, I cut my tendon
Oh,
and
Jesus.
everything on here, so it's the tracks are very sharp. So it's better to use gloves and be aware.
Okay. Here we go, number 1, number 2, number 3.
Thank you.
So, I mean, that's it right there.
Oh.
Shit. Didn't plan on it. You gotta let it down a little bit so you can get it in. There you go.
Woo.
And the bottom one we already got, so we're good. Okay, that's good. Now we gotta put them in. Now we got to do that thing with the beating of the hammer and the slamming and the loud noises. I'm going to get way over here so it doesn't kill me. All right, done.
We're done. 2 more rollers, and we're all set.
Oh shit, we gotta do those two. How's it feeling?
Way better. Way better. All it needs now, the only squeaky noise you're hearing, are the hinges that we haven't lubricated yet.
Jeez.
Woo! Door looks cleaner.
Yeah. So much better, huh? Oh. Woo! Oh, I see. We're gonna do it like this.
So on these, when I take it off, I'll show you really quick. So on these, this bracket over here, on the top rollers, you can just remove that bracket with the roller.
Oh, okay.
So you don't have to do what we just did. And it's always 7/16 deep socket. This is a magnetic bit. Let me go and grab a deep socket.
Okay. So right on top there is the little...
Right on top here, there's a screw. You just have to hold the bottom so that the actual bolt doesn't slip off. Once you unscrew that, hold your nut. Take that off. Oh, in this case,
You gotta take the whole thing off.
those brackets, those screws are blocking that small bracket from coming up.
So this is gonna be a little bit harder than we thought.
I'll get a hammer instead. I won't take it off the door. Because you have a wood door, we don't want to strip those holes that the screws are in.
Right. It just popped off, huh?
Yep. And now, freely remove our roller. Out with the old.
In with the new.
And with the new. So here, so adjust it how you like it. Flush fitment for a screw. Put it back on, grab our gun, and we're all set.
Good. All right, so there's the bolt right there. Just got to get it off of there. He's ready to go. Look at him.
If you don't mind, I need that
One last one, yeah. That's it right there.
that last one.
There she be.
Okay. That's not safe.
Yeah, you're gonna stab yourself in the neck. Hold on to it. So that one comes right out.
Right out easily.
We're gonna make a little ham edge. Oh yeah, that was a lot easier.
Very easy.
Okay,
Take that ball.
that one.
The
Salate. Stick it in there.
bolt. Nut. That.
Down she goes. Bam, done.
And we're all set.
Woo!
Now for lubrication.
Let's lubricate.
White lithium for lubrication.
Silicone or white lithium. Never use
Never use WD-40 or W10. Just silicone spray or white lifting.
Okay. And then, well, show me the stuff that you're using.
It's silicone spray.
Okay, and you're gonna put it on everything, right?
Yep.
Right,
We're gonna put it on all these metal hinges on the door, all the hinges on the side of the door, not the rollers because you have upgraded rollers with sealed bearings. So you would want to spray drum, hinges in the middle. Not too much light spray on the spring because they're powder coated. And then in the center for the center bearing, and the same on this side. Drum, hinges, and all the metal hinges in the middle.
All right, let's do it. By the way, this is Prince. He's the head of the revolution.
Cool. Is this disturbing at all this cracking along this whole thing?
I'm sorry, along with this?
Yeah, is that just settling stuff? Or
Yeah, it's
that has nothing to do with that? Okay.
It won't bother the door at all.
Honey, you're in the video now.
Oh, well, okay.
Don't you want to be in it?
Yeah.
Hey, look over here. All right, so we're using this special spray. We're getting all of the joints, the cracks, and all that stuff.
Silicone also like removes all the old grease. You see it flying off.
Oh, nice. I don't know how good it is to be breathing it all the time.
No, not that good. See how the rust is flying off?
Yeah. So this is something we should be doing periodically.
Yes. If you use the door maybe 4 to 5 times a day, or maybe 3 times, you would want to lubricate your door every 3 months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever been lubricated. Otherwise, shit breaks.
I'm gonna try to get it in that crease to get the center bearing. You can inhale the silicone because it has I forgot what it's called.
Vitamin C.
It has food. It's food grade.
It's food grade. I put it on my salad instead of olive oil. It's delicious.
So like, because you know it's being used in the garage and everything, and garages are often bolted, which means no slide door. So they made this spray especially so that if you're in the confined space, to be able to do maintenance on your door.
We're almost there.
I'm really happy we did take the brackets off because the bottom brackets were getting really rusty.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, the more...
That's what holds the door, you know?
Yeah. Hopefully the...
As you can see, it needs not a lot, but a lot of lubrication.
Yeah. What about inside the track? You don't lubricate that? Because you don't need to.
You don't need to, and it also holds dirt. You know, all the wind and everything all the dust that flies through the house and everything, it just stays like.
All right, looking good. Woo! Yeah, that's nice. All right, should we press the button and see if it works?
Yeah, just let it out a little bit. Let me get some of these tools out of here.
Okay, so all the old stuff I'll throw in the garbage. You don't have to worry about it. You put all that stuff in here. Yeah. This is all the old junk. These are the old springs. And there's the old middle thing.
Yeah.
And then this is the broken one here.
Yes.
I'll throw that in the garbage. Unless you want to take that. Here, I'll take those. Put them back.
I'll hold on to this.
You want to hang on that? Yeah, sure.
You say set if I don't.
Okay, look good?
Bring that.
All right, shall we try it?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. Maiden voyage. What do you think? So far, so good, right?
No sound is good.
Yeah. No loud clanking.
You're in your motor,
Yeah.
but not the door.
But I think that's good. That worked, huh?
Yep. Alrighty, let's bring it down and see how far it travels down. If we have to reset that.
Okay. Ready? Going down. How's it look?
Okay, I just have to adjust it to bring it down more.
So how do you do that?
You would open up this cube right here. It's just a clip, and you see the up and down arrow.
Yep.
You would increase the down a little bit. Then you hit that wall button again, and you see that gap underneath the door? It should bring the door down more.
All right, let's try it. We're fine tuning now. Okay, ready? Going down. All right, so we're trying to get rid of the gap at the bottom. Still got some crinks and cranks. Well, that's it.
Right.
That's good.
You're all set.
All right, man. All right. Excellent job. Thanks.
Thank you.
That's it. Bam. Another excellent job by Prince
Thank you.
from Precision.
I appreciate it.
Just give him a call, ask for Prince. And go on the website, 5 stars for Prince.
Hey.
Bam,
See
done.
you. Thank
Bye.
you.